Kenny Pickett. To me, when you don't draft the quarterback correctly, it sets the franchise back 5 years at the minimum, and we're watching it right now. We could talk about the other guys that we're going to talk about, but it's not the quarterback. The quarterback is the most impactful position on the field, and when you blow that pick, Kevin Colbert, forgive me, when you blow that pick, you've really killed the franchise, and there's no way around.
No.
In a quarterback draft, we all know sucked. We all knew it.
Yeah.
And they still draft. And we've heard some people come on this show and say it might have been the owner, it might have been Mike Tomlin. We don't know who was responsible, but whoever it was, to me, that's the worst draft bust in the last. We should let people know we're going from 1991 up. By the way, we're not going to do the 80s
modern
or the
era.
70s.
Yeah.
So
when
it's a modern
Donna
era.
took over, right?
Yeah.
And then Colbert is what we're doing.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
mine's Kenny Pickett.
Donahoe, Colbert, Con.
Yeah.
I kind of agree with you here, Dave. And here's the one thing I will say, and don't fall out of your chair. I don't know that I can blame Kenny Colbert for Kenny Pickett, because it's hard to believe that a guy walking out the door pulled the trigger on the franchise quarterback. I have to believe that was a combination of Tomlin and Art Rooney making that pick. So I don't blame him as much, but he was the general manager. So yeah,
He's got to take some responsibility for it. Yeah, he was the general manager. He could have. I think if he spoke strongly enough against it, I think Rooney would have listened, or at least somewhat listened. But obviously he didn't. Maybe he was checked out. Who knows? Or maybe he thought Pickett was good too. I mean, we've had people on here who said, the owner really loved Kenny Pickett. He didn't want to be another Steelers owner that passed on a Pitt quarterback who ended up being a star and all that bullshit. But I don't know. You can't look at Kenny Pickett and say, this is the next Dan Marino. You just can't. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
No. There were some people out there who thought Colbert really liked Pickett, and he was trying to set the franchise up with their franchise quarterback. I mean, there's people out there saying that was the case. So.
All right,